we're making chicken. We're making chicken in our Traeger ironwood. We're making chicken that's so good, juicy, and delicious. Everyday cooking, Dad. Cooking every day. All right, welcome in, welcome back. Today we're doing a chicken, and this is a quick weeknight meal that we're gonna try and turn into a Sunday night meal where I've been cooking all day. But we're gonna split this chicken in half, and we're gonna be using this anything rub from Traeger. That stuff is pretty good. Salt, pepper, and spices. You know, so we're gonna try and take this deluxe macaroni and cheese out of the box and turn it into a respectable mac and cheese. We're gonna try and get this all done in about, I don't know, an hour. And we're using canned collard greens. Take a shortcut. And it's a pretty good brand. They're pretty good. So let's go ahead and cut this chicken up. Alright guys, so we already washed the chicken. And there's some like feathers. I call it hair on the chicken. I know it's feathers, but I don't like to see it on my chicken. So here's a little trick that I use. A little butane torch. I just try and burn off anything that I see. It's just the way I like to roll. Yeah, so now once you got that done, right, we're gonna go ahead and cut off this, whatever this is, this little fatty skin part. That's not good to eat, so we're just gonna go ahead and take that off. So once you got that removed, we're gonna go ahead and split the chicken in half. And I'm gonna just use shears and go right down, kitchen shears. That's a tool you gotta have. You gotta go buy one. They do have them in the dollar store. They may not last long, but you definitely need these in the kitchen. So now we're gonna go ahead and go down the other side of the backbone. And guys, kind of like when you get to this point right here and you stop and we flip this chicken over. Now that's spatchcocked, right? But we're gonna cut the chickens in half. So just go ahead, take your knife, go all the way down. Just try to get through the bone. If not, just put the knife through it and crunch down on it. Now guys, I don't know why the chicken just seems to hit different when you cut them in half versus spatchcock. And they cook a little bit faster. So once you got your chicken split in half all the way, then we're gonna go ahead and season it up. And wait a minute, what is that? That's the esophagus. Come on, man, get rid of that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, season it up, salt, pepper, garlic, and seasonings. Guys, this stuff is good. It's gonna be one of my go-tos. So if you don't have the Traeger rub, just use some salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. You know, it'll taste just as good. But I could put some paprika for color, but I'm just gonna leave it just like this. I think it looks great, normal. You know, paprika does add a little pop, but we're gonna stay just like this and let this sit for like 15 minutes while we start the grill up. Now we're going at 425, and I'm using the Kirkland brand from Costco to do my high heat cooking. You know, because they're bigger bag of it's like 19 bucks for like 40-pound bag. So the high heat, I use the Kirkland brand because I don't want to go through my expensive pellets. So down we go with a couple of onions just to add another layer of flavor. And we're gonna close this down and we'll be back in like 45 minutes. So now we're back inside and we're gonna get started on our bechamel sauce, basically a cheese sauce to add to our macaroni and cheese. So now I go with 2 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna let that melt, and then 1 tablespoon or 1 spoon of flour. That's to help thicken everything up. Now guys, if I was making regular macaroni and cheese, this is where I would start. Except I would be putting a lot more cheese, with like maybe 3 cheeses. So now we've got 2 tablespoons of butter, 1 tablespoon of flour, and I got a half a cup of milk. Now I'm gonna add more. So I start there and you can just keep adding because you can't take away. Just with a little bit more milk. You want this to get a little bit looser. All right, so in we go with some cream cheese. That's like 1 ounce of cream cheese. Get that all broken up and incorporated. And then down we go with some regular cheddar cheese. And that's only about a half a cup of cheese. Probably could put a whole cup and double this up, but we're not making very much tonight. We're just making just enough for tonight. We're not making enough to eat, for leftovers. So once that's all incorporated, get all your cheese in there. Now you could save some cheese to put on top of your macaroni and cheese later, because we are going to put these out on the grill after we're done. All right, so guys, we're there, nice and creamy. Now it's time to add some salt and pepper. And guys, at this point, you got a nice cheese sauce. You get some nachos and you're good. Watch a movie. So you do this to your taste, salt and pepper. So now our cheese sauce is done. If you guys are enjoying what we're doing here, give us a like and a subscribe. Doesn't cost you much, and it's means everything to us. All right, so it's been like about 45 minutes since we started. And this is where we're at. Our chicken is looking good. Our seasoning is sticking on. Not bad, not too bad, but we're not done yet. No. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go ahead and for like about 10 minutes or so, we're gonna go ahead and flip these over. But first, let's take a quick temp. 165. I like my thigh meat in the high 190s to 200. My chicken breast I'll take to 170 or so, especially out on the grill, especially if we're eating right away. So let's go ahead and flip these over. Just add a little bit more color to the skin, because the heat's coming up from the bottom on these Traegers, ironwoods. All right, so we'll see this in probably about 10 minutes or so. All right, so guys, we're back, and look at that. Perfect, right? Not bad, not that bad at all. So let's go, let me bring you guys in a little bit closer look. So let's just take this in for a minute. Let's just take it in. Yep. All right, so now that I'm done admiring my handiwork, let's take a quick temp. 163. All right, guys, we're done. I'm probably feeling, another 3 to 5 degrees on everything. So let's close this down. And we're gonna start working on our macaroni and cheese. Guys, I did spill a little bit of that macaroni. But down we go with the cheese that came in the box, or what's supposed to be cheese. And we give this a stir. Now all I did was dump the macaroni out from its water. And guys, this is where you would be if you stopped right here and used the box. This is the way it looks. So I'm gonna try and kick this up a notch. Now we only spent a few minutes on that bechamel sauce or that cheese sauce. Look at that. And now this is going in. Now we're getting some real cheesy cheese in this. Now this is where you can get real creative. You can add whatever seasoning you want. You can add, 5 different cheeses. It really wouldn't take that long. Guys, let's take a look. That looks different, right? It looks way better. Yeah. Ooey gooey, schmoozy. Yeah, I love it. Looking good. All right, so we did put these in these little ramekins, and I put some seasoned breadcrumbs right on top. Just a little texture. Nothing special, nothing crazy. Could have probably did it in a little butter, but hey, we just went with that. All right, so we're gonna pop these in the grill, kind of just to keep them warm. Not really to cook them, because it's already done. And we still need another few degrees on that breast. The thighs are pretty much there, right where I like them. Just like get it to like 180. And we're gonna watch this close. All right, so let's go do that. Guys, I almost forgot. These are the ribs from the last video we did. So we're gonna put these on to get them warm them up a little bit. So we leave this on probably about 5 minutes or so. Let me bring you in. This is not a Sunday deal. We did this in 1 hour. Look at this, guys. Our ribs are heated through. Our chicken is done. We got our mac and cheese. Our little kicked up mac and cheese. Yeah. Guys, 1 hour. Maybe an hour, 10 minutes. Yep. All right, so let's go ahead and cut off a piece. I'm going to have the breast. I feel like the breast today. Guys, take a look at this. It's nice and juicy. Is the camera doing it justice? Not really. And guys, here's our plate. Yeah. Guys, we got chicken and ribs, macaroni and cheese, and collard greens. With a little dip in barbecue sauce. Guys, this is good. This is delicious. You know, a couple of shortcuts and you got a good weeknight meal. So let's go ahead and take a quick taste of this mac and cheese. And guys, I'm going to try and improve this recipe. And there we go. Not too bad. And this cheese hits a little bit better than just that kind of fake macaroni and cheese. You know, that school lunch macaroni and cheese. Guys, take a look at our ribs. Look at that smoke ring. Right? That's from our Weber charcoal heat controller ribs video. You know, it'll come up next. It'll be down in the description below. But look at that bite, guys. Perfect bite. All right, so let's try some of this chicken. Guys, this chicken looks good. I know this taste, look at that. Guys, that seasoning is all that. Guys, the chicken came out good. Everything came out good. And you know what? This was a good thing. Hour and 10 minutes. We're done. Every day cooking, Dad. Cooking every single day. Take a look at some of these other videos and let's get cooking.